Innovative content. Global audience.
Hey, good morning to you guys. A very, very good morning to you. My name is Daddy Chris, and I'm reaching you from the African Renaissance television desk here in London. As usual, you'll be seeing my wonderful women from Abuja and Asaba on the show very shortly. Before I get this talk, let me quickly put my phone on silent because that's something I forget. I'm an old man, so I can be forgiven for some of the mistakes. All right, but if it's my guest, I'll chat at them. See, it's actually good to be old. Well, I want to set one record clear, and I want to make it straight. What do we do on this show? The show is Rise and Shine Nigeria. What are we doing? And I'm going to be arguing that I am preaching the gospel of a prosperous Nigeria. Because there are two kinds of, three gospels, or maybe four, being preached in the country. We have the gospel of the Islam, the gospel of Christianity, the gospel of vote for me, but nobody actually preached the gospel of a greater Nigeria. That is what I preach on this show with my people. Every time I wake up in the morning, I pick up sermon and I come and preach. And my message really are coming from all this end. I pick something from the Quran, I pick from the Bible, I pick from the politicians. My gospel is how we all can live together and live in a prosperous nation. On today's show, I'll be preaching the gospel of love your neighbor as yourself. Not according, I've been here before and I talked about it from the Christian and from the Muslim point of view. No, but today I'm going to preach it from a greater Nigeria point of view. That's a different gospel. So when you listen to my show, I am not a time waster. I'm a gospel preacher. The question is whether you agree with me or not. That will be a debate for another day. But today, I already have a view on the show. Let me quickly add this young woman. Asaba, let me see you now. Why am I not seeing you? Wait till hey.
Good morning, London.
Morning, Asaba. How you doing?
I'm fine.
Where is this little woman from Abuja? This powerful woman, she not the entire
Sure, she'll be here.
Yeah, very soon. Anyway, today, Evelyn, I'm making a case to the rest of the world and to Nigerians that what we do here, we're preaching a different gospel. When you go to church on Sunday, Evelyn, I know they preach you the gospel of how you're going to go to heaven, and God will bless you and all that. You understand? That's a gospel, which is fair enough. And our politicians only have one thing to say: vote for me. How are they going to win the next election? Tinubu and this one is this. It's always about a fight. So they have a gospel to preach. And it's good news or bad news, it's up to them. But what we do on this show, we actually preach the gospel of a greater Nigeria, a greater society, and perhaps a greater world. That's what we do here. And that's why I feel happy, I'm blessed when I wake up and I waste time doing this. Otherwise, I would have stopped. So today, we're going to look at the concept of love your neighbor as yourself. Now, Nigerians, do not think I'm going to be talking about it from, according to the Quran or according to the Bible. No. Of course, it cannot be done without that. So I'll be looking at it from the moral point of view. But I really want us to touch upon it from a point of collective destiny. When you come from the same country with a person, you have something in common. You have a destiny to share. And it is not even whether you like it or not. Whatever happened to that person affects you. I'll put it this way. Any good done by that person will come to you. And even on a moral ground, when you actually carry your neighbors along, perhaps that's the best thing you can ever do for yourself. So I am going to look at it as a radical framework. Let's start with the moral part. The engine that will drive a society. You know, Evelyn, many times we come with this wonderful thing. Oh, they are Hausa people. You don't mind these Yoruba people. You know, they are Igbo people. You know, there's something that educated me when I came to London. The thing that unites people together is our common hatred for the other. When Evelyn, by the time we say we are Nigerians, they are Ghanaians. So because they are Ghanaians, that unite us. Otherwise, we are not really united. You don't know where I live. You don't know how I live my life. Let me put it this way. Oh, we are Igbos. The only reason Igbo makes sense is when you're able to say, there be Yoruba people. Don't mind those Yoruba people, will be Igbo. You see, Yoruba are helping to unite yourself. That concept of their order. The order is the Yoruba people. That brings you together with the Igbo man. But the ordinary Igbo man don't even talk to you. You don't know them. Sometimes the Yoruba man will actually build your life better. When we come to the concept of being in one country, we must see ourselves as one and share that love. And that is our ability to understand and share somebody else's feeling is very important here. You understand? That you don't see the other person not as a stranger, but as your neighbor. I know I'm like preaching the gospel, which the Bible will preach, but I don't think I can totally separate this. And that issue now comes to, because it comes with a lot of benefits and pains. But let's take a look at this, very simple. If you pay your taxes because you come from the same country with a person, you might not be benefiting from it now, but you pay. That tax is used to solve the problem of another person today. That person becomes somebody great tomorrow and contribute when you are old. You have not morally supported the person now. Yeah, you've supported the person now. But I'm going to use the word. When we now say, let us have a better education for our children, the children may not be your own. You understand? Evelyn Pikin, wait to concern me. But that child might become the president tomorrow. Who will bring in who is probably the leader we need to take us when we most in need? Now, if we don't train that child, I would say that child belongs to Evelyn, and that child is not educated, our destiny has been ruined because we refuse to do that. And it's always difficult when I come here to try and argue any case on moral ground. I don't like it. I like to argue cases on ground that will be more meaningful to me as an individual, and that is one. But we cannot, like I said, we cannot do it without this moral aspect of it. But like I said, my argument today is going to be on the ground of collective responsibility and collective destiny. How you, because you come from the same country with me, how your action will affect mine. When I say love, I'm not talking of that emotional love. I'm talking of an action. When I love something, I have to pay my taxes. That is an aspect of love. I will stop to discriminate. That's I'm showing love. Yoruba man, Hausa man, it doesn't make any difference to me. You understand? Because it's the country. You see, Evelyn, let me put it this way. That's the first thing I put down. I said, let's just look at one thing. Let's look at all the grammar I'm trying to say. Let me drag it with only one point, only one big example. We are all Nigerians, Evelyn, are we?
Yeah.
We carry one passport, the green passport, Nigerian international passport.
Yes.
When you leave Nigeria, the only identity you carry with you is your passport. Whether you are a president or you are this, you carry the Nigerian passport. Let me give you the case of what happened to a guy. The guy said he was traveling. He got to Heathrow Airport. When he got there, he was on business class. So at the business class, there are some preference he gets. Because he was carrying Nigerian passport, they delayed him so much that he was asking them, are you out of your mind? This is not the kind of treatment I'll be getting. They told him to wait, be patient. The first thing that drew attention to them was the passport. Now, whether you guys like it or not, our passport right now is not the image everybody want to carry.
I don't even know what they are fighting for. This ethnic fight they are having. Because if you travel out there, you have your passport, they see you as a Nigerian. We are all Nigerians. They are not going to differentiate you and say this one is Yoruba or this one is Igbo. Let's favor the Hausa more. We are all Nigerians. So what are we fighting ourselves for? It's
the moment to leave. Yes. Even within the country, Evelyn. Within the country. The Hausa man, I didn't want to even help you more.
Yes.
You understand? Not the Igbo man that is going to claim that he's your friend, it's your brother. So now anyone will kill you. You know, even the people that actually do harm to us are those who are very close to us.
With the history we have, they say they spoke about slavery and they talk about skin color and the whites came to take the black as they. But what is happening with us? This is not even about skin color. We have the same skin. We are all blacks, but still yet we are fighting ourselves. We are discriminating. And maybe some people don't understand. They feel love your neighbor as yourself. It comes from the Bible and this. Yes. Is not just about a religious idea. Exactly. It's also a social ethics that we all need to practice to bring about unity.
God bless you.
To bring about peace. But it's something they don't understand. No, everyone is fighting for
the big word. Evelyn, to bring about collective prosperity. Let me put this. I said, like when you say the respect the country command, it opens the door. And the scrutiny it invites. You understand? Those are the respect when you have a good passport. It commands respect when you are traveling. When you carry American passport, listen, if you are in Nigeria and you carry American passport, he has American passport. He's an American. They actually carry their shoulder, I'm an American. You know why? Because that society has been built. They are not building on the destiny. He's not among those that build it. He just got American passport. Maybe by being born there. But he's not tapping on that destiny. Now, if you are born in Nigeria, whether people born in Nigeria or not, whether I live in Nigeria or not, I carry the Nigerian passport. Every time I go with it, I get treated as a Nigerian. I can preach any gospel I want. Show me your identity. I'm a Nigerian, and that's it. And it's not even only outside. I'm going to talk about it within. A country, let me put it this way. A country, I'm going to use the example of Burna Boy. But just know that what we're trying to say is that a country that is known for innovation, stability, and integrity, it grants its citizens global opportunity and respect. If they know say Nigeria have a lot of money in those days, nobody asked Nigeria for visa. Evelyn, this is the funniest thing. Today, Nigerians are struggling to travel out of the country. They won't even grant you visa. If we turn around today that will become very rich, they will be begging us to come on holiday in England. Because you are coming here to spend money. Nobody, there will be no visa. They know, in fact, they'll be begging you to come.
They care about so much what you're contributing, what you'll be bringing in. What would they be benefiting?
That is anybody, even we in Nigeria. You understand? It's the same. That's why when they make law, we go counter the law. But it's not about that diplomatic or that political thing. It's a natural thing that will happen. That when you see people that come from a country that they have money in their pocket, you know what you do? You want them to spend that money in your country. That's why everybody is fighting to bring in tourists to their land. Because tourists will bring in money. And they spend the money in your community. So the only reason you Nigerians are not getting visas, go back and think about it. It's not because the people hate you. It's because they think you are not bringing anything positive to them. And it's your image of your country that contributed. And you are not the cause. It might be what I caused here that is now affecting you. Collective destiny. Now maybe when they are two, the offense that I don't commit, they now know Nigerians for that because of the thing I did or not because of what you did out there. But it's not affecting you. Now wake up and say, I'm not Nigerian. What offense have you committed? That you cannot get a visa to travel. It's not your fault. But it's not your fault because your people have done it. You see, and I said, a country known for corruption, that is exactly where we are today. A country known for corruption, conflicts, or weaknesses is the direct opposite. Nobody wants to have you. You can like it, you can hate them, you can argue it. Nobody will open the door for you. And today, you know what is so sad? I'm in England today. Every political debate today is about immigrants. People coming into the country. People coming into the country. So when they see us on the street, we are even a problem. Because you're an immigrant. Nobody wants you. And because of the color of your skin, it becomes clearer that you're not from here. But it's not my fault. It's because my country refused to build a nation. And that's what I'm suffering. If Nigeria is known for prosperity, for money, for wealth, for good images, what will happen? So what I want to say is that every action done by a citizen, by the president, by a diplomat, by even me staying outside will affect the country. And that is the sad part of this whole story we're going to talk about today.
But what does these people even understand about loving themselves as they love their neighbor? They don't understand. They don't understand is doing unto others what you want them to do unto you. So if you bring in the aspect of our leaders, to our leaders on how they treat the people, I would say there is nothing like loving their neighbors, because if you are stealing from the people, it means you would also want others to steal from you. But if you love the people, you will do unto them what you wouldn't want others to do unto you. But they don't have that love. Looking at the aspect
when you preach it from a moral point of view, that becomes a moral point of view.
Yeah.
But let's look at it. Whatever you do is affecting another person. That is even where I want all of us to be careful. Anything I do in the UK will affect you. That even you are, not concern you. You are not there. The image of Nigeria today, we didn't cause it. Or maybe most of you there didn't cause it. It's maybe some of the things we did right here, those of us in Europe. Or most of the things our government have done. The image has gone so bad now that it's now affecting every single one of us. Just because you are from Nigeria. Let me add Mary. Mary, you're welcome.
Good morning, Daddy. Good morning, Jimmy.
Good morning, Mary. Welcome.
You see,
Yeah, thank you.
the destiny.
But that's why I feel that's the way we'll start correcting things in the country.
Yes.
Because when you want to do something and feel if this thing is done back to me, I wouldn't like it. You wouldn't want to do it.
That's the truth. Whatever you are doing, there's something I say here. I say what I'm talking about, it's not even about us. Because whatever we do now is affecting other people. Do you understand? I'm in UK. I carry a Nigerian passport. I steal. They will write a Nigerian store today. You are not involved, but you are in Nigeria. The next time they see you, now they're the thief. They'll be walking around you as you enter the shop. Because your brother was steal yesterday.
To be generalized, yeah.
But if JJ Okocha don't dribble for feed, Burna Boy don't perform. You know what? Oh, when we came to Europe, even when we not remember Eddie Murphy, anytime they see us from those parts of Europe, East Europe, Eddie Murphy, because maybe the Oyibo when and maybe the only black man when they don't see for movie. Eddie Murphy, maybe the only one when they don't see. They watch him in the movies. See, what did I call it? A collective destiny. The success of Burna Boy has affected me positively. The success of JJ Okocha, Victor Osimhen, there's a place you will enter now in Turkey because you're from Nigeria because of Osimhen. They will give you food. The same way because I thief, they're not going to let you enter. Because of Osimhen, they will give you food. Now see my brother. Now see my brother. Now, even when I don't know Osimhen. Collective destiny. You know why we're doing this? I said it at the beginning of the show today. Some people on Sunday will preach the gospel as Jesus Christ taught them. That's in the church. On Friday, tomorrow, some people go to the mosque and we'll hear from the imam. We hear the gospel. Our politicians are busy preaching the gospel of vote for me. It is my duty and my people here to preach the gospel of a better tomorrow. When you listen to my gospel, it's not the gospel of according to Jesus or according to this. No. It's the gospel of God, the gospel of humanity. It's a different gospel. That is the true gospel of God. And I want us to understand. That's what I do. Today, I am preaching the gospel of a better Nigeria. Ideally, I will preach the gospel of a better world. But today, let me be selfish to see discriminate the other. Even on a good day, maybe. That person when they call the other, maybe that's you go where you see might be your enemy. That man has done nothing wrong. Maybe now Papa is good one. That thing Papa when he do himself, he hate her. They don't even agree. Because they say, now the Chinese people can't take our money. Now one Chinese man do. Now anytime Chinese people they come, you say they don't come again. The last time they were deporting some Chinese, is it not true?
Yes,
because
sir.
of the action of some of them. Now we are angry with the Chinese. How many Chinese did that? Very few.
And we're celebrating.
You understand?
Celebrating that we are working. The few that we can
Exactly.
talk about.
Exactly. But the truth is, it just one stupid Chinese man, those few ones that did it, cannot represent the whole country. But they done so. If you do something evil, it does not affect you alone. It affects your people, your generation, and that is what we want to correct now. When I get up and I do things, it won't affect me alone. I wish you guys can understand that. That is going to affect the future of my children, the future of other children who are innocent. I want to tell Nigerian politicians, when you run Nigeria into the brink of no prosperity where we are now, you know what we do? The image of the country is dead. Because those are some of the things that bring the images of the country up. Now, let me make it simpler. I just talk about passport. You see? Oh, God. Evelyn, when they talk of security, let me look at Israel. A country where a large segment, concern you, because this is what Nigerians are doing. I have my money. I'm going to go and send my child abroad anyway. Concern me. I can treat myself. Abroad, let me work my money. I'm going abroad to treat my family. That's fair enough. So you've been able to treat yourself and your family. That's why I bring up this topic. Because many Nigerians, when I talk, they ask me, how can you challenge me for doing this to my own family? Okay, I hear it. But the money you have, I said, let me put it this way. This is exactly what I say. The money you have did not come from anywhere. No, I'm talking of no. I'm actually trying to make a case. There's an argument I created. You see, when we say I make money, Dangote make money. Where did Dangote make the money? Mary, Evelyn, where did Dangote make the money?
In Nigeria here.
Thank you. From who?
Nigeria. Nigerians.
That's it. You did not make the money from the vacuum. You made the money in Nigeria from Nigerians. And maybe even with the collective efforts of Nigerians, you don't succeed in a vacuum. So Dangote can say, yes, I made my own money, so I'm going to send my children abroad. Fair enough. But that money is not your own. That's why I always say to them, you see that money, that naira, what is written on it? The Federal Republic of Nigeria. It's not written Dangote. Is it Dangote written on it?
No.
It's the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That money belongs to us. When you even misuse your own money, you are misusing our destiny. That is even Dangote that worked for his money. In other words, when a politician send his child abroad with the money that could have been used to build a school for many, you have ruined the collective destiny of that child, of those people at your village. Money, you went in the village full yesterday, they make you councillor, or they make you, and you go to House of Assembly, or you can't be commissioner, or God can't do for you, can't be governor. Your children are now abroad. When I calculate the amount of money to train a child in the UK, that money will turn the education in Nigeria. Today, if we stop sending children to UK and America, our education system will fly. The only reason you don't have good hospitals is because some people are using, if you tell you how much you spend on health tourism, and it's their money, that's what they say to me. I agree. Money not vessel, I don't know money. But what you have done is you've forgotten that money is, you didn't make it in a vacuum. You make the money from us, maybe by us, and in our country. It's not your money. You cannot do what you want to do.
That's stupidity, because you make the money from us here in Nigeria, yes, and then you move the money outside to get medical treatment. Yes. What happened to you using the money here to invest in our hospitals here and get that medical treatment? And the most stupid part of it is that you go over there to receive treatment, and the Nigerian doctor will start treating you.
That's it.
What sense does it make?
The schools here, most of the schools here now are Nigerians, lecturers. Now he has got to a point now, everybody when he graduates now, you can't blame him. Every child is trying to save his head. That the Christ is here now. But the question is, oh God, if Africans will return home, Africa is made today. If we can just say, okay, let us build our own. They will not need, will not have reason to say, we don't want these people here. It's painful when we become immigrants, unwanted, because of us, of the stupidity.
If we should come back to build our own home, we can actually achieve everything, because we are blessed. And we'll be solely independent. Because right now we are saying we are independent, but we are not. We still depend. We still import.
How many people are en route to UK today to come and study this year? All of them, when they watch me, I'm not here to insult you, but we are talking about the health of the nation called Nigeria. The nation is dead. You guys don't understand what you're doing to yourself. You think you are punishing me, you're actually punishing yourself, because tomorrow, the money when they protect build schools, when they village, when everybody protect go school, when things for good, only you don't carry your pikin come here. That child not go school, they wait for you. It become a man robber, they wait for you. Security will remain a self-fulfilling prophecy for us. The people will leave behind are the people hunting us. And last time they said, herdsmen. I ask you, every you go inside, would they become herdsmen? They abandon people in society. They can be radicalized. If a child that went to school, you cannot radicalize him easily. A child that is well brought up. Wait, Tinubu's son go join gang.
No.
He go join Boko Haram.
No.
Ask who are those that are easily radicalized. And until we understand that if I take this money, I'm talking of responsibilities now. If I take this money that is meant for the health of everybody and I go and treat myself, one, I will see that self. There will be no hospital. Our country will remain a slave. You see, now this is the new era of slave trade. A slavery in the hands of being treated outside, no educated outside, even go and enjoy outside. Small time go rich now, and I go say Nigerian women not good rich. That stupid man from a former governor of Edo State, he go marry from another place. I'm not saying there's anything wrong but marrying African. Small time now, they go come Europe, come marry now. You better go marry. Nigerian women are not good enough again. No, I have nothing against that. I'm not a racist. But hey, do you know what you're doing? By the time food when your wife cook not sweet you are a stupid man. If your wife cook food not sweet you, tell her make cook and the other way. Add this on it, add this. You must love your home first. Now, look at what we are doing to ourselves. The small money we will use to build schools, only 3 people don't take and study abroad. And that people go come back, you come make a commissioner. You think they go get peace? You're sitting on a time bomb.
That is one thing they don't understand. They think they will find peace. When you don't carry people along,
we are sitting
they will
on
come after you.
Bomb.
Because when there are no jobs, you don't take people along. How will they feed? They become hungry lions that will be coming after you to seek your head, to seek your blood.
They will suck your blood.
Don't think about.
They will. They will suck our blood. And nobody is free. And you know this is the funniest thing. The insecurity you are talking of today, not the only poor man they affect them. Yes, it affects poor man. But you say fear not let you see the fence when you build. You have now imprisoned yourself. I never see anybody in UK who will be building fence. Who are you running from? But look at the first thing you do in Nigeria is to build a very high fence. Because you know, say people they out there, they're waiting for you. Now I'm going to Nigeria. I'm not scared of the people on the street. So I'm not preaching gospel here to even please you. I'm preaching it so I can have a peaceful place to learn. Then I was in the church, in the Anglican church, with a man. The man is an Igbo man. You know, he's not a solicitor here. He said that, Chris, I can survive no electricity. I can survive anything. Hunger I can taste. My only fear is security. He's been paranoid to the extent now I think everybody there is dead. But he's rightfully thinking right. Because by the time you carry your fine shoe come, where people they take another leg the waka, you get problem. Nobody, no, it does not work. It is in my interest for the society to grow to a level that everybody can maintain that level. So it's not a moral thing, it's my security. Let me tell you what happened in Europe. In Europe, it was the elites that introduced the welfare package we have now. That when you are not working every day, they give you some money to eat. Why? Because they don't give you that money, there will be crime on the street of London now. There'll be more chaos now. So you have some money to quell your tension, even when you are submitting your stupid poverty, but you don't eat. When man don't eat finish, you don't settle. But a country where somebody cannot afford a square meal is unacceptable. That a child will wake up in the morning, he's not sure what to eat. Hey! And then you have some foods flying all over the country. Do you know that even the First and Second Republic, they were not as evil as this one? When we were pursuing them, they were not running to Europe for treatment. They were not sending their children abroad for school like this. No! Today, the Nigerian education is rubbish to the Nigerian politician. Even for his wife and the children to stay in Nigeria, now taboo. So, and you are the governor, or you are this. Who are you leaving the country for now? And the painful thing is our money you are taking away. If now you're, what sometimes they say it's my money, where you for worker? That's the question I ask again, and I'm going to repeat it today and again and again. The money is made in Nigeria. You made it from Nigeria by the effort of Nigerians. You did not make that money in the vacuum. Anybody looking at me now, the money you have now, you made it in Nigeria from us and by our effort. Either you steal them or you even make them through business. It's so. Dangote did not make money in the vacuum. We can trace Dangote works. Say that country give her money. Yeah, that man, he said it the last time. That's why I'm expecting. He said I could have gone out and buy shares in Google. He decided to build a refinery. He's somebody you adore. And this effort comes with us understanding that individual responsibility. I saw the guy that owns made him go say I don't start. The one that owns this UBA. If you see the kind of big shoe when the guy wear, I like him though. You know, it's that kind of taking care of him.
Yeah, that if it has a personal something against the.
No, I don't. I have issues with the bankers.
You never
all Nigerian bank owners, they are morally bankrupt. Morally, they are bankrupt. Because there's nowhere in the world where you can charge somebody 20-something% for a business loan. He won't go tip the money. And the government is watching. Wait, no, let me talk to the banks. One day we'll go face them.
And is it the only bank owner? Why is it that you put so much interest in him? He's not the only bank owner.
No, I started with Zenith Bank.
He's the one you're using as a point of contact. I use him as Zenith Bank. Because Zenith Bank, Mark, can say the money when he made for Nigeria, say they're not going to make it for the God-owned country, America. He gave it. He said it himself. That the money he made for the shareholders in Nigeria, that even you can't make that kind of money in America. We like bank, but this Nigeria, wait till we like which bank. Somebody will not invest any money. They'll just be saving everything in the bank.
Only two things like our politicians they do. They not get bank, they will get hotel. Now, not let our guests rest. See your eye. You not let our daughters rest.
What did they use on our girls do? What did they use on our daughters do?
You're not shut up. You're not shut up.
You don't hear anybody force your girls or force your daughters?
No.
So.
Not here. See face. See face. See face. If you get one guy call me if you see me and the day American, I come in one day with day school together that time. He had flat well. So you want to tell her for class, they say see your face like my ash. That is if you see me I try to say describe her face. I don't
support that decrease. I don't buy market. Now decrease the first of daughters. No, you're not first of daughters. So allow them.
I agree. I know what I'm saying is that sometimes you might think you didn't do it, but you have done it by action or inaction. Say now your money takes and your picking go abroad, but you have robbed us by your action and your inaction. Because that money is not your money. You cannot tell me that because I own money, I cannot go and do this. No, because you did not make the money in the vacuum. You made it from us in our land, and we have a say how that money should be used. So a time Nigeria must learn to understand that even if you make business and make your own money, you owe the society a duty. That's why they say pay your taxes. Because now there you make the money. And they will tell you how to spend the money, how much you can spend. In fact, go to Eastern Europe. For you to travel out of the country, you go take exit visa. Hallelujah. Now don't hear the word exit visa. No, make a ask that first. You know what you call exit visa? So big travel come up for your country. You go take visa to come out.
Yeah.
I never see. I better go ask them for Russia. They're not there. You take exit visa to leave the country. I remember there's a Nigerian boss in Ukraine, and I wanted to bring him to Nigerian way. I had to look for exit visa for him to leave his country to come here. No visa to come to England, though. He had to get exit visa. They had to give him permission to leave Ukraine.
Which
we say not good. Yes.
Ukraine, the one that they are fighting. What are they doing exit visa for?
But when you see the way they are now abusing our money, I call it abuse. Yes, it's your money, but who asked you to send the child? Who said to send your child abroad to study? For what? Where did you make the money? Who asked you to go for medical treatment abroad? Now, maybe the implication of this is now our education system is bankrupt. Our health system is bankrupt. I am the one preaching for a prosperous Nigeria. So it's only me that can preach this. Ordinarily, if you go to church, pastor will pray for you. Then you go abroad, you go get visa. I did not say that they preach for church. Our politicians vote for me. My gospel is a prosperous Nigeria.
They preach prosperity in church.
And not
prosperity.
Not this kind of one. They don't understand what I preach. Sorry. They don't understand what I say. When I say, if I become president of Nigeria, many of them are not going to travel. You go stay.
Daddy K. Why?
You're not going to travel.
I like this topic. Many of us not go travel. Where you
coming from someone that is
somebody in diaspora. Coming from a Nigerian diaspora. So where are you?
Exactly. And I said so.
How can you be in England?
I agree.
Maybe that's the reason why you didn't go that line. You are not the president of Nigeria because only God knows. Only God has seen the future. Hey, if you are president,
you go take every visa to leave the country. I swear.
Permission.
You know why? No, Evelyn, wait. I agree. I'm thinking on the wrong side. I know. But this is the problem we have. If all of us can show a dedication to the country, the land where we come from, the land will not be where it is now. Let me curse the Igbo man first. If Igbo people can invest in their land, that land for not they dry as it is. Then one thing say, now they will quit make the money. And they go build hotel for Abuja and then market day. Build that for your village. People go begin because of that one, they come there. It may not be now. But when they don't say that place a shiny city, people go begin go there. But who's going to start it? You won't go build that for where they already built. That's why we kill ourselves over a plot of land in Lagos when there's a wasted land in Abeokuta. Go to the villages. Nobody did there. Because we don't want to build. When I say we're not going to travel, this is a big word, but I could run. Many of you will not go out of that place. In fact, you will give me reason why you are going. Now, Mary, the beauty of what I'm trying to preach today is, if I succeed, or see my success, even Drogba in those days, I did support, you know, me, at least I consider the racist. Any club when I did support for Europe, no say black people, they play there. You understand? Because I have to feel my own. I don't hate the white boys, but I feel they don't have enough. So I can only feel my own first. Not first, now human nature. And now Nigeria is in this state because if Tinubu's son, if all Tinubu children they go to my primary school, the father is the primary school. If the councillor in my village or the local government chairman, if they go my school, do the primary school, the father is the school. Chair for them. We want to make the children go sit down for ordinary floor. They study. But what has he done? He don't send you home, go school of 700,000 naira. In all the champagne now. Imagine, my people, how much we even waste on private schools in Nigeria. If they put them into our public school, we have the best among us, the best school in Africa. We didn't do that. Instead, when they even do secondary school finish, the first thing is to fly the picking abroad to come and a half-baked curriculum that does not even apply to you. The British curriculum is not your curriculum, Akpa. Their curriculum is designed for their society.
The British are using us to make money, so they are not even.
No, even other than that, the curriculum.
As long as you have money, they are not rejecting you. That's why you see that
if
big
I
man
come to
UK, they always succeed. They always succeeding because at the end of the day, it is still those ones that have money that will be accepted. Yes, have you ever heard that a big man's child was denied entering the country? No. There's money to fix it, but only the poor man will always be rejected.
They deny Dangote visa. You don't hear that?
That's the thing.
Then they beg Dangote to come do holiday with them. Make them to buy a house. That man refuse. Dangote don't have a house outside the country. Yeah, Dangote is a national figure. Let's the man. He went to build a refinery in Lagos. He didn't build it in Kano. Sometimes you say, "Hausa man, you good? You want to be Robo man, you good? Do you know our people, even down to our politicians, they cannot see what they go. Mary, we talk one thing now, make them go invest more. Make a touch them for where to pay their way. Go and look at your politicians. Show me one investment they have in the village. That I bring this in, make me say, the people, you even make more money. Because in your village, there's a potential investment opportunity. You carry money, go build a hotel for Lagos. Now listen to me, my people. Your village, where you come from, where you for show love to your brethren. No, if they open that business, not go pay quick money. Money when you not go use before you die. You carry the money, go buy a hotel for Lagos. Quick returns. You know, the end result is anytime you go home, I'm nobody wait for you.
We think that it's only those that were sold in slave trade that have not, or in any way did not recognize their roots, Nigeria or any other African country that they hail from. There are people that just because their parents actually traveled out with them from their young age, and maybe their parents refused to return, at the end of the day, even the kids themselves that are Nigerians are refused to return home. They don't care because maybe everything they've heard about Nigeria is a lot of negative news. So they really did not see the need to come back. It's not only those people that were sold in slave trade, though, that don't know their forefathers or that don't know their parents and all of that have refused to understand that they're Nigerians, to even come to their country, their motherland. There are still people that because they took them from their young age, they feel like, no, we are now Western, we are now from the Western world. They don't want to recognize their country. It's bad. Because I don't know that one still has to do with the fact that because Nigeria has bad names in a way.
Yeah, nobody wants to connect with poverty.
If Nigeria was to be prosperous, everything is working and the system is working, they will all want to rush back. But if they are to rush back, what are they rushing back to?
Exactly.
Is it the corrupt
this is
country?
The problem. The irony,
the country without food.
Those people that were sold, who did not, the true slaves, they want to come home. This is what I've observed. You know, I stayed in Europe.
Some of them don't even know who the president of Nigeria is. If you saw it on the media when they were interviewing some of them, just London, that are in London, who is the president of Nigeria? I don't know. I don't know. I was like, I don't know. So you heard the news that Nigeria has criminals. Nigeria does not have security, but you not hear the news that you should know the name of the president. It's not I don't know. Who is he?
Many of them want to come back.
It's annoying. But guess what? As a Jamaican understand the problem.
South Africa here.
Then listen to me. If you go to Jamaica, they understand your problem more than you. The Jamaica, you know, I've been in Europe for years. If I want to fight for social justice for black people, it's the Jamaicans I work with. Your people will sell you because they just shortcut now. They don't know where they go. I've been around. The problem you guys have is I'm talking from my personal experience. I'm not even guessing. The person you want to have a normal conversation with, other than Fela, let me put it this way. Other than Fela, when he fight for justice for Africans, How many African musicians sing about Africa? Bob Marley spent his whole life. Africa unite. He was there. He was talking about what's happening in South Africa. Bob Marley was here. All of them in Jamaica. You know what the Black Uhuru said? He said if he has a minute, he will leave today to Zion. Oh my God. These are people that were sold as slaves. They can know the value of the motherland. Bob Marley was given 2 weeks invitation to Zimbabwe independence. He constructed that track. Zimbabwe. Have you ever listened to the track Zimbabwe? Please go and listen to it. Every man got the right to decide his own destiny. Well, he said, in this judgment, there will be no, oh God. But Marley was angry with South Africa. He sing that track. We're going to change those crazy bullhead out of town. Those who ain't get bullhead. They know that for South Africa, who they talk to. This is a man who is in Jamaica. The question I asked, how many of those musicians in Nigeria? Yesterday, I was talking about the responsibility of music. And you guys thought I was joking. Understanding it is one thing. My children here, their mother don't teach them, say Nigeria, they say mosquito, they bite person, they kill her. Now fight with it.
Imagine.
My friend there, he bought a house in Asaba. He said he not say make the children even go stay. He said if he die, make them go sell and take the money. He said the children not go. The man they cry. He said, they cry, say make them go stay. He said, at least if I die, Mona go sell and take the money, the children not go. Because they never go there once and they not go. I beg you, when I forget. Listen, the bottom line we say at the end of the day, I will tell you all of now one thing. All of now when don't love Nigeria today, Nana go lose tomorrow. All these children when they say come abroad, they will remain abroad. Now the one where they made for the village, now they go be the next chief, now they go be the next king. Now they go produce the next governor. You want to carry your pikin saying you want to post them on there, they go beat you one day. People that have done the open. Where the pikin for study, they go begin ask you. Your pikin, when you say go abroad since, what do you do for us? They go begin ask you. God go punish you. So those of us when go to school here, when go to Agama, what did happen to us? When I go preach out from my place, all of them went to abroad. When I go see war, it go start with me. When I get problem, more than silent at the priest. One word I will preach to these people, it go past Nepal. What is going on is we forgot that we have a collective destiny, that your money is our money, your success is our success, your failure is our failure. If we can come to reality with that, then maybe we have a starting point. What did I say? Your success is our success. Your failure is our failure. Evelyn, you fail now, I fail. There's something I said in the UK. I was in this place, and they were talking about black people, young people. They always use the word young people, young people, young people. When I got up to talk, I said, when these people are talking young people, they're actually talking of young black people. And if these young black people fail, we fail. Because these are the people that will make law when we can no more talk. They'll be the one to talk. And then our children today that will refuse to educate, they are the ones that will talk tomorrow. I get 3 years to leave the scene. They'll be the one to do the talking. If you don't train them right now, what are you going to get? You're going to get what you get. Now we are afraid to come home. I swear, my coming to Nigeria is not, there's no way I cannot sleep. If you give me dustbin, I go sleep till daybreak. What are they fear mostly? Now insecurity. Not be there they bomb me. Life no day I will survive. I'm not able to use AC. A fan I they use. I'm sure I can afford a fan. But my biggest trouble is a failed society that I'm going into. Who am I going to blame? We are part of the blame. From Tinubu that carried himself abroad for treatment, what are they clap for him? of you that celebrate your children abroad, I have not seen any Nigerian politician who has not come to graduate his child here. I live here. You're all fools. I swear. For all of you coming here for treatment, even when you know say you will still die, Buhari die here. Now God could punish every single one of you for the collective destiny you are ruining. You see, you don't even understand.
Going abroad for treatment is heaven. They have the best hospitals.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're not gonna die.
You see that? They're not gonna die. They get water of life there.
No, the painful thing is
they can raise. They can no in case no even in case they die there, maybe white people can raise them back to life. You never can tell.
They don't.
They
don't raise Buhari.
You see, Tinubu now, you know, they come here anytime you go abroad for treatment. Baba, you know, if you invest on better hospital, even for that Aso Rock, at least if you die, come out for Aso Rock, it's still there. Build the best hospital there. You know, if you want.
No, Punch go tell you say you don't invest. I go say waiting Punch do me. They go tell you say you don't invest billions of naira for it.
Punch na newspaper. Now, thank God them we they start. And I mean, they tell me, so I never learn. The gospel you preach. In fact, the media are supposed to preach the right gospel. If nobody they preach the good news of a better country, now media are supposed to preach it. It's the job of the media not to listen to the politicians, to scrutinize them. You have the best weapon to fight. Before on a camera too big now, your phone there with you. You have no excuse anymore. I'm going to try and keep quiet because I know we have a lot today because I'd like we have a man of the day. Our man of today is Governor Oti of you know, he's been a guy here that we all respect. I don't know what my daughters have been able to put together for him, but we're going to take a good look at what he has done and some of the things he's doing for his own people. And we're going to say this, Evelyn. And today's topic is very important because for us to understand that our duties and responsibilities as people that come from a country and the after effect. It's like when you go to church, they tell you what you do, what you cannot do. And the heaven and the hell waiting for you. Our hell is waiting. Nigeria, you are scared. If you seek for Nigeria today, you're going to fear. How they want to treat you? I said, maybe call me say they hospital, I begin crying. You know why? It's scary. No, I mean insecurity. You go pray, make you feel. Now, do you know that I fear not go let me? In those days when I come up for Nigeria, I can't enter motor from Lagos to go Benin. They enjoy that scenario. Stop for eat better pounded yam or starch. Continue the journey. Fear not go let me do it again. What is the word? Insecurity. The language is what?
The direction at which you are going to even curb insecurity in the country, I don't think is even the right direction. It's not about deploying. It's not about deploying police everywhere to say they are doing this, they are protecting the people. Many of these things is caused by hunger. How are you solving the problem of hunger in the country?
God bless you, my daughter.
Because of hunger, so many people go into these things, doing these evil things because they
God will bless you. God will bless you.
And all that. So why don't you go to the roots of the problem?
God bless you.
And solve the problem from the roots. Then you think it's just deploy police to every state. Every state need their own police. When the hungry man is still there, you think a police with gun is going to solve the problem?
The police is hungry.
Understand this is.
The police is hungry.
They don't understand.
The police is hungry. The police himself is hungry. Every God will bless you. Now, when we were talking about the cause of the problem we have in the country, did we say is the ordinary man on the street? No. The problem is the action you sending your child abroad for treatment, for you going abroad for treatment is the major reason why we have armed robbers. If we had been able to put our asses together and engage those people, let's say every politician today start to invest one little thing in their village, the whole place would have been employed. Don't go far. Let's say from your councillors to the chairman, to your commissioners, to the governors, go to your village and invest in a company. You know, Nigeria not be that kind of place where they have to invest. Pure water company no hard. Farm no hard. Where are we coming from, my people? Where are we coming from? Where is our moral? You see, it's not a moral thing. It's a collective destiny thing. If the money when all of us for take, when our children for take go school, you don't carry and go abroad. You can't say that those people be the armed robber when they pursue you. Now you be the armed robber. That's what I'm preaching today. That person could have equally take his money. Listen now, give the man credit. We're going to encourage him to do more. He has not done enough. But that choose to open a refinery in Nigeria. That refinery has produced 1,500 millionaires. Hey, can it be better? The man has produced 1,500 millionaires. And I know a lot of billionaires will be made from that company. He could have taken that money and buy Google, which have made him more profit. The man would have been 100 and something billion naira rich now. Hausa man. God will bless you, sir. Tell me, who say when I not get money for your village? I make account the people who get money for my village. Mona, don't let me talk. Oh. Look at your village. There are people with money that they choose to invest. Locally, even we say, okay, invest, you make more money. When I go to my village, when they tell me that, so person also come and they ask, what did the person do for that place? I'm not saying you dash us money. No. Do something there that will create jobs. So we can have a place to go back to home to. At least let the school be good enough so that our children can go to a good school. So even if you can invest in a good school, a good primary school, so that our children will not sit on the floor and they can have the right education, then you have given them the right foundation. They're not going to become armed robbers tomorrow. But what we're doing now, herdsmen will continue to kill us. You know who produce herdsmen? It's poverty that produces herdsmen. You go inside with a car, follow cow. I don't think about living a life. Don't you ask how they became herdsmen?
These people also want to test the good life. These politicians, these leaders, they feel they are the only one that needs the good life to travel outside the
good life. Evelyn,
to travel abroad.
And it's good life. To come abroad, come to holiday, carry your wife and your children, come abroad, not the good life. When I get problem with me. Because the time will come, we go begin take. You know what is Sahara Reporter doing in those days? Now what me artist says out there, now that time I like Sowore. Sowore was taking camera, they think and they follow them. They expose them. But that is his understanding. You need to improve a little bit. That's what I'm saying to him. Otherwise, he was doing that well. Some people need to be disgraced. Because not that they even know what they're doing. What does your child and your children doing abroad? How does it make your life better or their life even better? Is it a better life in the UK than in Nigeria? Wait, now money not in Nigeria. There's better life in Nigeria than in the UK. Nigeria, where they eat all kind of food. Are you out of your mind? What is in UK that you cannot get in Nigeria? That you carry your family now, you bring them here. You're not running from insecurity, Abi. You don't even know what you're doing. I call it idle running. Let me keep quiet. Let me allow you guys to. Let's jump to the other segment of the show. Oh, I thought Mary was going to run through the newspaper review, but she's gone now. Only when she come back, we can go back. But let's go with it.
I have a video of your friend. So worry. I don't know. I mean, in a way I support him, but in another way I don't support him. So there's a video of him talking about how in Nigerians they are not praising Nepal, what is happening in Nepal, being able to take over their governance over there, but in their own country, which is Nigeria, they will not come out to do that. That he just made reference with Hid Abbasi's jollof rice. He said that about 20,000 people went there to register just to eat free jollof rice. But to come out and fight for their rights, you will not see them. And Nigeria is serious at all.
And maybe I have a question for him. You see, it's just, I came on this show one day and I said, what actually unites people together is prosperity, not wealth. Oh, let us go and fight. Oh, let us go and do this. It doesn't make sense. So,
but he kind of say about 1 million youths in Nepal came together to fight for their right, their governance.
Yes.
But why can't we? We are more populated. Why can't we come together and do the same? But if it's an issue of coming out to joke or eat food, you see people lining up.
I understand his frustration. But this is exactly what I said to Peter Obi. If Peter Obi has started a small venture, maybe even giving us an airline, from that one, Nigerians' life are not getting better. I gave an instance in my place here in London. If instead of buying Urobo house, we're not doing it in such a way that every single person in the UK that is an Urobo person can get a house because you go to the UPU, all of us will be there. You don't tell people to join you. You make people join you. Hallelujah. Did I preach the gospel, my dear? You see, churches that are preaching, go and preach evangelism. Now, they know they cannot preach that anymore, so that they use miracle, they attract us. The only reason we go to church, now miracle, now they attract us now. If they not perform miracle, we know they go. Because something have to attract us. But the true attraction that will keep people there forever is the gospel of prosperity. And that gospel of prosperity, let it touch their life. Not the one of where they say prosperity in heaven. Neither they preach for church, now yet will they go. But the true prosperity is the one that will touch the individual life. Like I said, if this Redeemed Church now say, everybody that come here can have a farm, just show us your land, we'll plant it for you. Everybody for the Redeemed. For the Redeemed Church, and they go there on Sunday. You don't need to preach.
You be there. You tell people your reward is in heaven. But
and your reward is here. I tell you, your reward is here. My own day heaven. That's why the people are saying, all the Bob Marley, they say, get up stand up for your rights. Say, preaching man.
That's also what they're saying. Stand up for your rights, not for rights.
No, that right.
Just two branches opposing each other. So there's no Hausa person that doesn't go hungry, or Igbo man that doesn't go hungry, or don't get sick. So, but with regards to Nepal, I have, when it happened last week, a lot of Nigerians are always excited about something that happens elsewhere. And when it is time for them to do it in their own country, they will go and queue up to eat jollof rice. And that's not a sign of people who are serious. Yeah, the number of youths in Nepal that changed the government in Nepal, probably about 1 million. The number of youths that went to queue up for a rice that they couldn't get was 20,000 registered. So we need to get more serious. That's my position. But
rice does not stop anything. She's just that is her business, and she needs support.
Oh my God, when there is hunger in the land. But one thing I love about that is that we support our own. That's something great the girl is doing, and a good name she's bringing to us in Nigeria. So we have to support our own. That is where I don't support him in this, saying that 20,000 will go and register and queue up for rice. Many of those people didn't go there because they are hungry. That is one thing about supporting each other.
My issue is Hilda is a small girl, she's a young girl trying to fight for a name and a little building a brand for herself. She cannot carry the burden of Nigeria today as a child. But it will come to a time, Hilda will open a catering school and will begin to empower people. I can see that coming up. You understand?
Yeah.
And that maybe his restaurant will be like, you know what I want to see? You know what I want to see the girl do?
She doesn't have the school though, but she's doing the online and stuff. She's training people. People have been registering to learn.
That's not what I even want to see, daughter. By the time she create now a brand, Hilda Kitchen, that goes across the country. So you now take his license and open your kitchen. The way everybody open McDonald's here, That is when she would have touched life. So any campus you go to, there's Hilda's Kitchen. And she doesn't have to be the one to run it. But the brand will be well created. You see, that's why we eat McDonald's. McDonald's is not the same person doing it. McDonald's is in America. But we have McDonald's in London, every street of London. That's how a young girl like that should be thinking. But she's just starting. I'm only fighting now. But by the time you grow a brand here, that sustainability is always what the priest will be looking for. They're a young girl. I say they're official first lady. That beauty they see. So I never fight the begin. But for now, leader should be left alone. When I want to talk about the people when you feed, you first do your own. Understand? But what I do want to see that is you have made the record. Use this name now to create the brand, Hilda's Kitchen. In every campus is first. Come make people give you idea, my daughter. Come and even open Hilda's Kitchen in London. You go see all of us go there, go eat.
But she has in Nigeria, yeah, unless she needs to go global, but in Nigeria, I think even in Lagos.
She's not global enough in Nigeria. In Nigeria, I want to see Hilda's Kitchen in every school, every university. That's where the money is going to come from. You understand? She cannot drug people. She cannot put big money together. That's the essence of creating a brand, which she has done. There should be Hilda's Kitchen in Uniben. In every district, you understand? So when you go there, you eat the same food at a good price. Listen, that take away jollof rice. Now everybody will go take. It should be affordable because this is the advantage. Because when you buy those quantity and you supply, so they get supply from her at a good rate. So you buy rice, and either will get rice for 20,000 because it's buying quantity. You know, that way you reduce the price and people can eat well. So you can use your influence to influence businesses. And those children that will open those restaurants, you're creating jobs. And you're making money. And you're making money.
And this is where the government should also support. These are the kind of people you support.
That's also government. People, when they take money, they like her, read and I find there. They like to touch her breast. No worry, go fit get the money. She go fit put money together. No, she be thinking like that.
You see, so they don't catch your way back. Oh, that's a can't defend with you talk. Ready? Okay, Evelyn will go for you, Sha. Evelyn will go for you.
Why would I vote for him? This one is
you represent him. He's not here now. When you say, look at what the Chris say, come and defend it. You go for him.
Let me talk.
I tell him, say we go take Evelyn, we go die. Now the one sell off, I think we'll give the China, we'll give Evelyn to one of the Russian men. So I don't know if we have that picture. I don't know if we have that picture. It's coming. They
are now coming to put Chinese in our curriculum that every secondary school they will start. Why? It's something I don't understand. This is something that should be optional. It's not something the federal government should be involved in. It should be optional that your child goes to school and the school explains to the child that, oh, we have Chinese language in case your child wants to learn. And then it's up for the parents to say, okay, I want my child to learn Chinese.
How many languages is Chinese studying mandatory that is Nigerian language? How many Nigerian language are they adding to their own?
Because I don't understand this thing they are about to do.
I've been crying that we should use speaking English as our English. They refuse.
Is China learning Nigerian language? Are they also, did they also adopt Nigerian language?
Poverty is a disease.
Aside the international, even in Nigeria here, we say we have 3 official languages, Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo.
We
don't have it in our curriculum. Do we have it in our schools? At least that will even help. That's anywhere you travel to.
How many people go to university to study Igbo? Igbo is not studied in Nigeria. Nobody is studying Yoruba in Nigeria. Nobody is.
That is something that would have even brought us closer. This ethnic division would have been solved.
Thank you, my daughter.
You go, you can be able to understand your neighbor because you learn that in school. So wherever you go in, whatever state you go in Nigeria, you'll be able to understand your neighbor. You go to the outside language, but we don't have it.
China. Is it coming to take? Are they coming to take over? Because
I don't know.
I said we won't give everything America to them.
I don't know if they sold us.
Problem.
These people need to be transparent. We have to question them. Why are you bringing Chinese language into our curriculum that every senior secondary school, they have to study Chinese? For what? That's something we need to ask. That's a question that we need to ask. Are you using Nigeria to pay debt? That's a question.
We don't. I said we get plenty daughters. If not get what to now take the guys. So we go cut the Chinese men neck. They go wrong. But the women, okay, because not say Chinese women don't give our children belly plenty. And they be prisoners, so Chinese prisoners. Now some of them they bring content. They say they be experts. Why not train prisoners and inject them in Africa? It get waiting we know they see. Eh? I say Chinese don't project what they want to do in the next 10 years, 20 years. You don't be surprised that most of the people they are bringing are prisoners. I'm only saying allegedly. They go train their prisoners. They don't get where to put them. But now let's send them to Africa. Because when you go to prison for that kind of place like China, they will teach you 1 or 2 skills. When you come out, I better go Africa, go explore them. Now that they give our daughters belly. In Jesus' name.
Amen. This is really shocking because for the federal government to agree to this, to sign it, that they should bring Chinese into our schools is really something. Chinese is not a universal language. Today. That you travel to.
Tinubu, Baba, only this God know what they do this old man. Tinubu, you try. You do this. Is
it going to say it's for to build business tie between us and China? So it's bringing in the language so that it will be easy.
If it's business ties, it should be vice versa. As we are learning their own, they should be learning our own. There's no 2 ways about it.
Which of our own will they be learning? Is it the Yoruba or the language?
The 3 major languages. Learn it. Then they should start with it. Because how many of these children will be able to learn? You think Chinese language is easy to learn? You think Chinese language is easy to learn? Not easy to learn, no. They will not force these people now. Trust Nigerians now. They will copy and pass when they know they don't even know it.
They don't mean they don't even want people to know it. They just want to waste our time. You know, when did I tell people that all these foreign trips when our leaders they make? When I say elect somebody that can represent us, not this in a joke. You go there, they will go sign things in Chinese language when they're not even here before. You go make them learn as small. But my God, poor man are disease. Poor man not be person when they say they do something. If not, what makes Chinese now a special language that we are not going to learn? You see, say where poverty they lead us. Now, American English and British English not reach again now. Now Chinese will won't learn.
The problem is that even people Nigerians that can speak China today, they are hot cake because there's always job opportunities for them here in Nigeria. And most times, this of their salary is from 300 or so. They pay them when Nigerians that studied China language that can speak. You can never see them that they are jobless. They are not jobless. So. But one thing is, once you introduce this in school now, many people now learn it. The job will reduce. The job opportunity will reduce because people are not more. Now people are not much. They are looking for Chinese translator everywhere. Chinese translator. We don't even have them. That's it. You have a lot of China that are doing businesses in Nigeria. I don't know what they are coming to get from our country that they're always here in this Nigeria. Do you want one or the other?
Okay. That's the news.
Yes, so okay. The federal government has added.
We'll speak Indian.
Not that they are planning to add.
To speak Indian.
So you go to a secondary school now.
Because
you start hearing them. Chin, 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 chin. That's what you go and hear in the secondary school. Well, I don't understand, honestly.
Don't be corrupt with us.
Oh. Is Chinese a universal language that wherever country you go to, you can be able to speak? You go to Italy, you speak Chinese. Why is it that it's Chinese? They should explain to us. We want to understand. You have not been able to speak your own language here. Can Tinubu speak Igbo? Igbo kwenu, Igbo kwenu, Igbo kwenu, Igbo kwenu, when not they finish. Igbo kwenu, Igbo kwenu. That is the only thing he can say. And now you are going to adopt The international language.
Eh.
It doesn't make sense, I beg.
Let's
I
move.
beg,
Let's
let's
move. Let's move, Evelyn. What happened? Is
So
this
we
man
have,
coming now? Let's play with this two people
yes,
small.
so
Is this man
congratulations.
coming home?
I say it's coming, no, it's coming today. It's
Is
coming
there
Maybe.
any
back
other?
today.
Is there any story in newspaper today that is not this story? This is the only story we have in the
Yes.
newspapers. So that's like it's even
So
tiring. All the papers, that's their big story.
Tinubu said the emergency proclamation made on March 18th, 2025 became necessary after a constitutional crisis crippled the state, according to him, why he made this. And he recalled that the prolonged grief between Governor Fubara and the state House of Assembly stalled budget approvals and left key economic assets exposed. He's trying to tell us the reason why.
Now the oil when he exposed. You not talk about the Nigeria oil was at stake. That's why we acted in the interest of the country so that we can protect our oil. Not because our oil.
But people were questioning and saying, is he right? Does he have the power to do that? Is he supposed to do that? And he said the president explained that
we are morally bankrupted. Morally, we are bankrupt.
yeah. He explained that his intervention under Section 305 of the 1999 Constitution was to prevent a slide into anarchy. So he's telling us the reason why.
The slide the anarchy that is in Boko Haram, that is in Borno, he never declared state of emergency there. The kidnapping of people never declared state of emergency there, and here declared state of emergency. River State, where they say constitutional order, now that state of emergency they deserve. I beg you, Baba, they go. We're happy to have Fubara back. Welcome back, Fubara.
So he announced from midnight, that was yesterday, that the governor Fubara, the deputy governor, and speakers of the House of Assembly will resume their duties today. And so they should jubilate and be excited. Hey, I'm coming back.
People don't become small God. You see, by law, you see why they call governors excellency. Excellency. Why that section is there, it is a governor, a sitting governor enjoy diplomatic immunity. You don't even have the right to remove him from an office.
So he suspended him.
That's what we call diplomatic immunity. Presidency don't have that power. But the loose end of 305 is what the man used to remove this man from office. It's a loose thing. And if you look at that section of the Constitution, it didn't say you can just push the governor away. That the federal government can intervene when there's a climate, when what is happening there will affect the nation. What was affecting the nation other than oil? Tinubu, the state of emergency declared it in Borno State. Boko Haram did it. Then they stroll for streets. I beg you. Then they marry new whites every day. I remember they go holding this about. They talk about that.
There was breakdown of public order and public safety. So in order to put it in order, so we have we have a video of the Nigeria Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas. They have concern over the recent move of Dangote. They feel that for Dangote to go and acquire the new CNG truck is going to cause losses of jobs because of the people that were using the old petrol tanker, that maybe they are not advanced to be able to use this new truck. So maybe it's going to like drop them off. And
so they cannot upgrade.
They cannot upgrade. They said it that they can, maybe some of them will not be able. That's why when we're talking about AI, I said some people cannot be able to move according to the change that is coming forth.
Those people will be left behind. If you cannot go, you go come on, children will take over.
That's that fear.
Children made them take over.
That's a fear because they said many of these people.
They should retire.
They said many of these drivers. They say many of these drivers are in their union. And one of the other pain they are having, allegedly, they said Dangote is making the new employees to undertake and sign a contract that they are not going to be joining any union. So that is where they are fighting the battle from. That why wouldn't
No, I
Dangote
know
allow them to join union?
union people get
And
power. That's what they do everywhere.
they are trying to say is something that is compulsory, is imposed. If you watch the video of Dangote now, he mentioned that is in the constitution that is something voluntary. If he wants to join union, he will join union. That is not something that can be opposed and this. And he showed the new trucks that he acquired. He said it's not robots. Robots are not the ones to drive these trucks. So what do they mean by causing job losses? Because you still need humans.
The video there, share the video with us,
Yes.
my daughter.
Let me play the video and let's see.
Joining a union. If you look at the act, I think it was section 12, subsection 4 or so, it said that it's voluntarily. You have to volunteer to join a union. Even religion is voluntary now. I can't force you to be a Muslim if you are a Christian. You cannot force me to change my religion. I will choose. And if I think I'm doing the wrong thing, tomorrow I will decide I'll move and change to another one. So it is not a question. Nobody will lose any job. And if they have that issue, any of their driver, because the fight is over driver, any of their drivers who doesn't have a job and he wants to join these people to earn more money, he is welcome. Our government to make sure that we keep creating and generating jobs. And we're generating jobs every day. That's why sometimes, I laugh when, what do you call them?
Doesn't even know their name.
Is it Nupen? Nupen. I don't even remember that. So, Nupen said no, there will be losses of jobs. Gentlemen of the press, our company did not only buy 4,000 CNG trucks, we bought 10,000.
10,000.
4,000 tankers, 6,000 dry cargo. Because there are some they carry our coal, some they carry this. So we have them in various things. Because what we are trying to do is that we are trying to modernize this. But you can see how innovative we are, because who is going to lose? Actually, Dangote Refinery will lose because we will lose a big customer. Dangote Cement used to import 40,000 tons every month of diesel. So now they will stop buying from us. They will now go and be using their gas, CNG. And like what I keep saying, we're not going to be deterred. So as soon as people now realize, because those trucks, when they came, the CNG, they didn't cause attention. Because the one that cause attention are the tanks. The tankers are the one that actually cause the attention. But those ones they came, now we have already launched almost 4,000. And before end of the year, the remaining 2,000 will arrive. Because even today, we have a ship that brought about 200. Every day they will be arriving. By end of October, all the 4,000 tankers will be here. But by end of November, we'll have total on the road 10,000, I think 250 total. And today, when you go and check our records, and it is actually in our own financials of Dangote Cement. Dangote Cement, even now with the trucks that were bought, we're only doing 60% of our own cargo. We're not trying to take anybody out of the market. These trucks we launch, we didn't stop anybody from his work. You are saying that there will be lots of jobs. Are our own tankers going to be driven by robots? There are no robotic trucks now. There are trucks that, yes, and by the time you take a workshop manager, mechanical, electrical, okay, people who look after tires, people who look at logistics, movement of the truck, dispatch, back office, every truck is about 6 people. So these 4,000 trucks they are fighting over, it will create 24,000 jobs.
24,000 jobs to be created. So these people, their fear is about their own drivers because they are used to the old truck. Many of them will not be able to go advance like
they could not fight the government too. They are fighting Dangote. See, this is the thing I don't understand. I know, anyway, Dangote do have some corporate social responsibility and he has duties to his employees. But
there are so many things they are fighting him against. I would say in this country, we are our own enemies. So, because there's another one they are fighting that is going to cut off marketers. And since he's not taking the goods straight to the consumers, that there are so many things they are bringing up.
Of course, even those owner of tank farm, when get wrong for the money, tank farmers are in trouble. Listen, we should be celebrating Dangote. We should be celebrating the man. What the government could not do. Tinubu, this is exactly what I'm asking. This is what Tinubu will be telling us today. We will say Tinubu should come back. You understand? This is the kind of battle. Tinubu importing all this, he said, no, this will not be like this anymore. We are modernizing, we are changing the way things are happening. We are cutting off people. They tell us, say, only to go talk about crew. Go fire Fubara. What a shame. Dangote is the president. Creating reforms. Look at the amount of tankers man brought into the country. Meanwhile, some of our politicians, then they carry their women, they go abroad, though. Then they come buy the big houses. They look me akpa. Rubbish. God bless Dangote. God bless Dangote. The amount of job Dangote has created, God will bless him. Now Dangote, I said, Delta State is richer than Dangote. Tell me. Then what innovation the Bollywood has brought in since? Other than to construct bridges. No, let me make a see road. As I said there, this man said, I don't know go hear what I speak. You get one man from my place. They call him Joey those days. Because your thing not be property for us. But when they call scatter a house, so they have ever going to go. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
They go. I don't want to talk much. Because if I talk, they go say that the craze don't start. If not, waiting with the CISO. They fear me. Anyway, Mary, I wish we can go with Mary now. Mary, what do we have in the papers today?
Okay, I think Evelyn has already explained the big story on the Punch, the emergency rule that says the winners, losers are Tinubu reinstates and Fubara. The writer says the president justifies actions as over 40 court cases pending, cautions the governors on good governance, and that Wike Rivers will henceforth witness peace, progress, 6 months wasted, Rivers elders lament. So the same thing she already said, because the president was saying that his happiness is that there's now understanding among the two parties, there's now peace among them, and that that from 12 midnight, right, on the 18th, which is today, already you can start to him that it has ended, the emergency rule has ended. So I don't know what Fubara is going to do at this point right now, when he does not even have the leverage to contest again. So just have like maybe 1 year plus.
No, wait. God, they changed things. Who said he cannot contest? Wait, which constitution said he cannot contest? The constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria did not say he cannot contest. Unless, like you said, they go probe him.
And that's it.
They can probe him. Because only when they think when. He said, if you follow the rate, Fubara, they go come probe you. You know, say, these people, they get power. Do the small one you feel to make you come out for them. Oh, Nigeria, I'm feeling sorry.
We have a SSE, NECO probes the mass cheating in 13 states. Even aside this one that are saying probe mass cheating in 13 states, a lot of people failed. I don't understand what the educational system of Nigeria is turning into. Students no longer pass exams. It's now the order of the day that when they write jam they fail, when they write WAEC they fail, when they write NECO they fail. Then I really do not get. I don't understand. And tomorrow we want to build good leaders that will not pass their exams.
What are they teaching them?
I
What
don't know.
curriculum are they using? It's a cake. The curriculum
have,
is not.
Federal government returns history to basic school curriculum, and that's on page 19.
That's
I
a
was
good
so
one.
shocked. I was so shocked when I saw it. Maybe they listen to what people lament on the media space, because I know that apart from us, other people too must have been complaining the same thing. Because you see that sometimes when you complain about something, the next thing they take action to do that thing you said. Because I don't know why they have to scrap history in the first place. No, why would they bring history back when they introduce Chinese language? Because they know that people will come for them. You cannot be introducing
Yes.
Chinese language and scrapping history from.
We forgot
Anytime they
Yeah,
want
the
yeah,
history
right.
of Chinese. No,
these
let's
people
not
they
study
think
the
they're
history
smart.
of
Anytime they
China.
want to do one wrong thing, they will now correct the right thing that they were supposed to do. Since you did not
Yeah,
introduce
they
history,
know.
it is now that you introduce Chinese language, you're now bringing history back. Why did they remove it in the first place? Why did they remove it?
Well,
Those
thank
people
God they
that were
brought
not
it back.
to learn history.
Thank God they
It's
brought
not-
it
16
back.
years though. For good 16 years, it was removed from the curriculum, and they are
I
now
know.
bringing it back. Now,
I know.
it's really crazy. They don't know what they are doing. These people since 2009.
I know.
We have a
Because they
thousand
know.
protests in over Trump's UK visit. That because it's like this Trump is a how will I even put it? Self? I don't even know how to put it. It's like his own policy in a way.
Problem,
You understand?
That's the only
He's
language to
affecting
use.
both you people, your UK prime minister, whatever. Because it's not like UK are not hearing
Everybody.
that they are now so tight. Is it copy? I call it. UK were not so hard on Nigeria, now they are now hard. Everybody is tightening their border. You understand?
You
In
know,
a way, it's affecting it. Oh, this is closeness with all these our Western leaders. Because that you carry this his mentality and put in their head, they'll begin to behave like him. Eh?
say the American economy is so powerful that if they ban you from selling anything or doing business with them, you are in trouble. So it's a huge economy. And that is what nobody wants to have issue with. And that's what Donald Trump is trying to protect his people that, hey, if you know anything that is not favoring the American businesses, he's not going to do it. Because you can understand Donald Trump to some extent that now iPhone is now made in China. iPhone is now made in China. The man need to take some action. You understand?
Yeah.
Again, I don't have anything against Trump on what he's doing. My only anger with him is now attacking innocent people that they took as slaves. You went to Africa, your parents are from German. Now don't do the evil in the world. Today now, when you see foreigners, you begin to look at us with a scorn. And you eat upon my corn. Only that matter, bro. I don't get mad to talk that one because they never ever give me visa to America again. Now, no one make a talk, but they're not going to give me visa to America.
You submit your social media for 5 years. So it depends. If you talk anything, you will wait to make it not be 5 years. 5 years you go.
So I'm going to make a quiet, make a stay. I think I'm told what I want to go do for US now, like film festival. They say we cannot come. You know, good.
We have 7 victims confirmed dead in Lagos building fire. It was a sad one though. Some sustained injuries, some died in the hospital. Fire is not something that can be predicted. It happens, but if at the end of the day the issue is not being sorted immediately, it's definitely going to affect people. That's why that's the issue we're talking about.
Including UBA branch in that area in Lagos caught fire as well. And there was a video of the staffs, they were jumping from a high window down, and people were concerned. They were like, is this how to rescue people? Does this happen in the Western world that you say jump, we'll catch you? And people jump from that high place. I think somebody even died because he landed with his head when he was jumping. Before they later brought a ladder, very long ladder, to start evacuating people from the building. People were complaining and saying, what about the emergency exit? Is it that the building does not have such, or what? It's a really painful scene. I didn't think YouTube will want us to show that, the fire and all that. That's the reason why I didn't bring the video. I didn't come with the video.
Maybe I think can we spend some minutes because we have 20 minutes mass left on this show. We don't even need to spend 20 minutes anymore. Can we spend some time with the hero of the day? This man.
Okay.
I said this man. He seems to have been able to break all the things we say that cannot happen. He's doing it slowly. Today,
Yes.
I'm happy that you guys brought this, and thank you very much for bringing this. So, the same state university, it was a state university, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He did not build
Abia
new ones. What did he do? He didn't say we must build new one in my village. That's not what the man did.
I heard it was like
No.
5 months after he visited the school. Like, started working on it.
I'm just impressed with this guy, man. I'm impressed with him. See? And I was taking a look at some of these. These are the things he now brought in. As if we are. Oh, no, come on. That made the boyfriend. I said, make it a fly. You know?
Yeah, it's very much. God forbid.
Very legit. That one. I agree for you, my daughter. You know, take that kind of hair person. No, we can do better, man. We can do better. We're gonna do better. We're gonna do better. Thank you to this wonderful governor. First time I see you wear suit like this. Otherwise, you're always casual. I just want to say that when we build a nation, we build a future for every one of us. What he's doing now is going to affect me. The message of today is that any bad thing done, he says, so it will affect me. It will come back to me. And if it is good, it will come back to me. And anytime I see somebody doing something good for the nation, Nigeria, I'm always very happy and I'm thankful and I'm grateful to that person. Like we've been saying and we'll be maintaining on the show, the suffering or the insecurity we are facing today, Evelyn was able to identify it. It's easy to bring in normal policemen to come and shoot them. That will not stop insecurity. The weapon to defeat insecurity is to eliminate poverty and hunger from our land. Let me repeat. The weapon, the number two, that can defeat insecurity is to bring in security and bring security to the land. Is bring in enough food and prosperity. Security will come back. Evelyn, Mary, the only weapon that will make Nigerians to have visa to anywhere they want, prosperity in the land. Nobody they refuse big man visa. If I did not the funniest thing, if you have 200,000 pounds, you can come and buy. You can open a company in the UK today, and you have resident today, not tomorrow. Today. Let me repeat. I'm a lawyer. If you have 200,000 to invest in the UK, 200,000 pounds, you will become a citizen anytime you want to. Do you hear me? So if they refuse you visa, ask yourself, why were you refused visa? Like Evelyn, you said something today that I need everybody. I couldn't put it better. The only solution to our problem is creating that job, that making sure we have food to eat. And there's element that's breathing, and we can do it because there's so much money in the land. We can bridge it. We can bridge it, and that's why I'm going to preach tomorrow that we're going to be putting our camera on those politicians from one village to another. And if you are there watching it, you better join the show tomorrow. You're going to give us a picture of your person from your village who should invest there. So we will call her here, make it go invest. I will start with my own community. There is no village, Mary, that doesn't have a big man. Let me say this. There's no village in Nigeria that God has not blessed with a rich man. And I say they call God, but God has given you somebody to save you. If they go home and invest in their beautiful land, prosperity is our own. If I preach it tomorrow, many people will be angry. I will try not to call names then. But let me repeat this, and I'm going to give you the arithmetic. That if they go, those who are blessed in our land, decide tomorrow and say, no, let me go home and build something in my place. Something that will bring money. If only Nigeria will be say, you feel start pure water business. You don't need to be a billionaire to become a businessman in Nigeria. So that your community is not progressing, it's your fault. And you know the truth, insecurity now for all of us. Because you know they're secure too. Have you seen any big man they waka alone? Say not get bodyguard, not get policeman. They go take you now. You see? You know what I speak? Say I could do and make it pay now. Everybody might pay. I want to be free. I want to take my own out. Now everybody come there now. Not be only you they face insecurity, not be only that decrease. Insecurity reach your heart to reach my own. They go help us. Mary, give us one more paper before we close this show. Thank you very much, our performing governor. Evelyn, this is the meaning of a governor that is performing, that is working.
Yes, so
don't be mad. Don't be mad. They say they work.
They work when they work.
Working.
Everybody has their different way they are working. He's a performing governor is working. Oboriwori is also working in his own way.
Yeah.
So yes,
all of them,
we applaud all of them. You know, Mary, there is a news that chatted me here in the Punch. I don't know. I want to confirm from you. They said FG pays 330 billion naira to 8.1 million households. I beg, Mary, you receive money. You receive any money
about it before. I don't know the household you're talking about, Sha, because at least I would have heard at least one person say they went. Nobody, everybody silent about it. It's funny though.
I just check my account. I keep checking my account to see. I've called my family members. Did you receive any money from federal government? 330 billion naira for almost 8 million households. You know, Richard.
Who tell people make it share the money? Oh my God! This share they never get sent. This share don't enter on our blood.
And they share you just money. That goes to the share and give, because I've not heard anybody come out to say I received. Thank you.
I don't even know when they ask for people's account number. They did this during Buhari's time. They'll just be anyway. I feel like they are trying to put out good news out there in the media, not like they did it, so that people will see and say Nigeria is trying. Yeah, Nigeria. That's what I think they do, because I don't know who experienced this kind of thing. And even the one that they say the federal government votes 800 billion naira to power teaching hospitals and universities. The same university that is struggling to go on strike. Anyone they say we agree now, we accept. I don't know when they do all of that, but it's cool. At the end of the day, we cannot always be putting out negative news in our dailies. So it's still good that sometimes they see the need to talk about progress in the country. So it is still we that are inside that we just understand and code. But you know, Nigerians now, this kind of people carry these papers now. Yes, and begin to they kind of condemn the leaders for saying what they feel they don't do. Because when I saw the sharing of money, I was so shocked. I don't know how, when, and how that one happened. Is it still in this Nigeria? And nobody is saying anything. Well,
no problem. That's why they share.
Yeah, Vanguard Aviation Nigeria to receive first dry lease after almost 20 years.
Are we on Guardian or Vanguard?
Keyamo. Because almost all the stories here. Vanguard. I didn't go. I didn't read the big story because the big story was already on the Punch. Yes, you go down there, the purple. Yeah, you see Aviation Nigeria to receive first dry lease after almost 20 years. Okay, the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Kayamo, has said that almost 20 years, Nigeria will take delivery of a dry leased aircraft on October 6. Keyamo disclosed this during the groundbreaking ceremony of Air Peace Maintenance Hangar at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos on Wednesday. According to Keyamo, the first dry lease will arrive in Nigeria by virtue of Air Peace after Nigeria was removed from the blacklist globally owing to the implementation of the Cape Town Convention. He said that what has been obtainable all over Nigeria in the last 20 years were all wet leases, but confidence have returned to Nigeria aviation ecosystem. Yes, Festus Kayamo, kudos, you are working. Thank you. Your work is a good one. I said today is just good news. Good news.
Not only good news. I think when they tell me Nigeria won't
I not bring daily trust because there's no way you ever bring daily trust. You will not hear killings in one northern state or kidnapping in one northern state. So I didn't even bring the paper at all. Let's just focus on this good one today. Anybody watching
my best.
It's only good news that we have today. Good news, good news.
Keyamu said Keyamu won't launch aircraft now for Nigeria. We don't want to launch Nigerian Airways again. Then they worry also. So that Nigeria cannot have an airline. Keyamu sit there they talk. I don't know the God will go forgive us. Maybe what did we say just now? Today I was preaching about the good image of a country. What can sell Nigeria better than our airline? Today, if any other, if not be Air Peace, no airline be our own when they go on the international space. Uganda get airline, Kenya get, Ghana get, Egypt now with the use so, Ethiopia and Baba, Morocco, hey, Nigeria day. How much does it cost to buy an aeroplane? You don't even need to pay. Now lease, neither the talk, so not be the lease, the talk now. So federal government can't lease it and open our airline. Dangote, look at what Dangote is doing. I bet that Dangote can't open airline for us now. Should we be waiting for Dangote to open another airline? Or the Tinubu government going to think? Mary, should we wait for Dangote? Because I don't understand. We couldn't have a refinery. Dangote have done it. Are we waiting for Dangote to open a refinery and to open an airline? And maybe to launch about 2-3 airline water again, no buy 2-3 boats.
The reason you think Dangote is the only businessman doing well in Nigeria is because he's not a politician like the Chris. If he was a politician, you would not even hear his name. It's not like most of these politicians don't own business, so, but it's not in the public.
No, they're not get better business. They not get. Maybe I said tomorrow, and they challenge everybody. If you know politician for your village,
how do you know? Did I tell you that? They openly tell you that they are the one that own the business. Somebody is running it. If you say you are the one that own the business, they are the ones that own the business.
Then the community get job.
If you are propping them, you collect the business from them.
Okay, yes. But Mary, but at least the people, the place go get job. They'll get company. How many villages get company? Because if you don't get company for your village, meaning your politicians are idiots. Make I repeat that. Because I will cost them now. Tomorrow, Nami and them. If the small money where they say that your constituency project, you carry a come, you can't even invest them for something where go give job to the people. And you know what they do, Mary? They go and buy some rubbish and they say, I'm empowering people. Tomorrow, Nami and them. Me with them go wear one trouser tomorrow. Look at Dangote. Even if you want, okay, because you tip the money, I swear. That, when did I say on this show one day, Mary? And I said it again and again. They should leave Emefiele alone. You know what he did? He built all those number of houses. He goes to die living anyway, so I don't care. But where the house they? Everywhere is the house. The estate when Emefiele built, where is it? It's not in Nigeria. Now, Emefiele wants to stay all of them. People go work there. That is an investment attributed to him, but it's owned by us. Think as a collective people. He's not the owner. When you make money and you invest it in your community, you have blessed the land. The Bible said, till your land. I'm not going to talk past there. Thank you very much. I'll keep quiet. I want you guys to finish and end the show. But the only thing I'll say to you people is tomorrow we're going to ask you the meaning of till your land. You know, now, today in a biblical word I use the word love your neighbor as yourself. It's what we'll be talking. Tomorrow I'm going to pick that one, till your land. Now, not they read that part of the Bible. It's the only instruction God gave to us. God did not tell us to do any other thing. All the other ones are for us. Whatever you do in the Bible, go and read your Bible from beginning to Revelation. It's about man. You're not going to do God. God only asks you to do one thing for him. The land that you have built it, till it. But you're not doing it. Actually, you end up wasting money. You cannot be productive one day yourself. We say government not be productive. Are the politicians productive? The constituency money when they give you, what you take and do? Tomorrow, you not go vote for you when I finish with my show. When I finish tomorrow's show, my people go decide to vote whether you they go vote for. If not, you be the one where they bring money, come they take and they buy Okada give people, or you take and invest for one small farm when they will bring job tomorrow. Mary, Evelyn, if you open a farm in Okada today, an acres of land of farm, in another 20 years, the farm will still there. But now Okada you buy, give one man, Okada go soon break away. Make we talk another day, Evelyn. I leave the show with you to close it, my daughter. God will bless us as we live, as we navigate this difficult journey together. My map not good, but hey, Nana put me for the one day. Nigerians have too much to be where we are. And if we choose to be collective, we understand the importance of collective wealth. That your destiny and mine are interwoven. They are one now. Like I said, Burna Boy play good music. Now my brother. Everybody say, hey, Burna Boy from Nigeria. I don't need to tell them. Say your guy was there. Yeah, Burna Boy was there. It was good news. Listen, I was on the phone one day with one guy, and he was telling me, hey, yeah, I know somebody from Nigeria. You understand? Oh, they are this and that. You see? Because you know I'm a Nigerian. Even when I don't know that person don't take out, he don't drag the matter reach me. Collective destiny. Let me remind you, the money you have now is not your own. It belongs to us. Whatever you do with it affects us. Tomorrow, I'm going to tell my people to look around themselves, not to look far. Don't even look to the Abuja. Don't look far. Look in your village. Those people want to don't give power to go whether go be governor, go be House of Rep, go be this. All of them don't get. Mukuna they look around. Whether those people even worth it at all. That's what we're going to do tomorrow. I know they're not going to like the show, but that's my job. Like I said, on Sunday, tomorrow, Friday, people are going to go to mosque. They're going to get the gospel there. On Sunday, you go to church, you're going to get a beautiful gospel from the church. The gospel of Tinubu and the like is ADC, APC. They want you to vote for them. That's their gospel. My gospel is to preach a better Nigeria. And that's what I'm doing. Thank you very much, Emily. I'll leave it with you.
All right, thank you. You know, the challenges we're actually facing as a nation cannot be solved by the government alone. It cannot be solved by individuals that is acting in isolation. True progress, true liberation that we seek as Nigerians comes from collective action, just like Daddy Kia said. We all need to come together, set aside the divisions we're facing, the ethnic divisions, the religious divisions, come together as one and be able to help ourselves, be able to transform the nation. That is the only way we can be able to achieve the true Nigeria we all dream of. The unity, the prosperity of Nigeria lies not just in one hand, but in our hands. We can only make it possible when we come together, when we put our differences aside and join hands together to make Nigeria a better place. Thank you for staying tuned with us. This is Rise and Shine on African Renaissance Television. We'll see you again tomorrow, same time. And don't forget to follow us on all our social media handles on Instagram and on Facebook. It's SRTV Television. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you again tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.
Find your sanctuary in the heart of the city. Live the life you deserve in an exquisite apartment. SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, Lagos, is a place where your comfort is rest assured. Welcome to SRTV Shortlet Apartment, part of the prestigious SRTV Real Estate family. Why choose us? Prime location, nestled in the heart of Lagos, close to key attractions, business hubs, and vibrant nightlife. Modern interiors, fully furnished, stylish apartments designed to provide the ultimate comfort. Luxury redefined, vacation perfected. 24/7 security. Enjoy peace of mind with round-the-clock security and CCTV surveillance. Top-notch amenities, high-speed Wi-Fi, smart TV, air conditioning, fully equipped kitchen, and lots more. Perfect for business travelers, family vacations, romantic getaways, special events, and more. Book your stay today and experience Lagos like never before. Call +234 8143 582856 or +447 4388 9319.